Hi, I'm Vivian, and this video is on an enlarged liver or fatty liver. It was 93, 94 that I worked at a hospital as medical staff coordinator, but actually it was more about credentialing. But anyways, I was eating Tylenol tablets like Tic Tacs. I was constant headache. It was a stress headache. I actually liked the job, but there was a couple of people there that, one was the head administrator. Anyway, not to speak ill of anyone. I never knew, I got chewed out for something that was not anything I had anything to do with. It was not my doing. And then I got praised for something that was not my doing. And there was no reasoning with this person about, I'll take blame. If I did something wrong, as soon as I know I did it, I'll let you know. I messed this up. I got to fix this before we go any further. And I don't like to take credit where I don't deserve it. It was maddening. And for a year, I worked under this, and I actually loved everybody else. It was again, my inability to deal with stress properly. But during that time, I wanted to increase my life insurance policy. So and they made me do some blood work. Well, the blood work came back that I was an alcoholic. I rarely drank. Back then, I may have had a glass of wine once or twice a year, and not anywhere close together. And most of the time, I didn't even finish the wine because I didn't like. I was trying to be classy, I guess, and drink what everyone else said was good wine, but I didn't like it. So I contested it, saying I'm not an alcoholic, and they said, okay, just go so many months and come back and get your blood work done again. So I did, and it came back again. I was alcoholic. So I was like, no, there's definitely been no wine drinking between those two blood test things. So had the ultrasound, and yeah, my liver was enlarged. I did not know at that time. This was 20 years ago, and I'm still in the process of learning a lot of stuff. That Tylenol, acetaminophen, is very bad for your liver. Toxic for your liver. In fact, that's why they put it in oxycodone, so that people don't, because you can take a lot of that. You can take that narcotic by itself safely. It's going to do things to you, but it's not going to destroy your liver. And they put the Tylenol in there so that you will destroy your liver and not overdo this medication, which people are still overdoing, especially in this area. So that's when I got the fatty liver issue, and I didn't know what to do. I just continued on living my life. I avoided products with Tylenol in it, and this is where I'm at now. I've started this course of milk thistle supplements, and when I first tried it last year, I had some things come up that I wasn't sure if it was the milk thistle or some other stuff I was doing. So now I'm back on the milk thistle, taking the milk thistle supplements twice a day with a meal. So I haven't had it. I won't be able to have it until I break my fast in about 3 more hours. I can break my fast and have a meal. I'll take all my supplements at that time too. So I get pretty full because it's a lot of supplements. That's another video. But do you have an enlarged liver? Do you have what they call a fatty liver? Do you know why you got a fatty liver? Now, a lot of times it's associated with heavy drinking. That's why that came up in the blood work. And I'm finding out there's certain things about alcohol that's not all bad for you. That's why I started doing my own winemaking, and allowed myself to have like a shot of whiskey to help with my throat issue at night. But I'm not doing that anymore. I do these things very short term because I know my liver is being overly taxed. It's working even harder, and it's doesn't need that. So I don't have I was drinking a glass of wine 2 or 3 nights a week a few months back. But with everything else going on, especially after I got sick, I cut that out. I was having some of the snake juice and other stuff. So it's like I don't need to tax it on with the wine, even though it's a pretty low alcohol content percentage in there, proof, whatever you want to call it. So this issue with the fatty liver, the liver is so important. I mean, everything's important and everything's interconnected. I'll send in another video. If my liver's not working right, it's not going to produce the or convert the T4 to T3 and all this stuff for the thyroid, and it's like it's a snowball that's happening. And as we get older, these things grow. They're all snowballing. So it's anytime I went to a different doctor for something else, and they're on any medications, and they're looking, you're 53 and you're not on anything. I take a lot of supplements, and lately I've been taking an antihistamine at night. That's it. So let me know. A friend of mine on Facebook shared how he also had this condition, and it was from drinking. And he did the milk thistle routine, and it worked. He doesn't have fatty liver anymore. So I have hope. But I've been told, just once you have it, that's it. And again, whether you want to call it denial or overly optimistic, I believe there's a cure. I believe there's a way to heal. And that's what I'm working on. And if you want to join me in this journey, please feel free to comment and ask or tell me what's working for you or not worked for you. If you've tried the milk thistle, if there's a better brand of milk thistle, whatever, let me know. Thanks for watching.